We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the joining of these two hearts. In this ceremony today, we will witness the joining of Randy and Erin in marriage. If there is anyone present who has just cause as to why this couple should not be united, it's a little late. Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's love. It's a way to tell one another that no matter how much you snore or how much you spent while shopping, that you're still in this together. Marriage is telling the person you love that you're not going anywhere. And that's a powerful commitment for two people to make to one another. A good marriage must be built on this foundation. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is standing together and facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in an attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each of you can grow. It is the common search for the good and for the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, but it is being the right partner.
You look great.
Do I?
Wow, you look unbelievable. How you feel?
It took a lot to get into stress.
You feel beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah? You look great. Beautiful.
It's starting to rain too.
I know, they said talking about tornadoes.
Oh God.
It's like my little love
You
notes.
look handsome. I like these.
Yeah, we were all fighting over the suspenders.
Oh God.
Do you like the little love notes?
Yes, that was very nice. That was very nice of you.
This is beautiful.
Thank
Is some are fake, some are real?
What did you say?
Yeah.
Randy, will you take this woman whose hands that you hold, choosing her alone to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her through good times and bad, in sickness and in health, honoring her at all times and being faithful only to her?
I do.
And Erin, will you take this man whose hands that you hold, choosing him alone to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him through good times and bad, in sickness and in health, honoring him at all times, and being faithful only to him.
I do.
Prior to the ceremony, Randy and Erin exchange their vows in an intimate moment that they will cherish forever. Now, they want to display the commitment to all their friends and family through the exchanging of rings. Who has the rings? Okay. Our wedding rings are made precious by our wearing of them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, that you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings also be a sign that love has substance, as well as a soul, a present, as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. May these rings remind you always of the vows that you have taken here today. Randy and Erin have chosen to bind their love together with a traditional hand-fasting ceremony in honor of Erin's father, Michael O'Connor. This is a symbolic binding of the hands inspired by the terms, the bonds of holy matrimony, and to tie the knot. Throughout history, many different ways they have come apart in many different parts of the world. The hands of the bride and the groom have been bound together as a sign of their commitment to one another. And many times, rings were only for the very rich, while love knows no such bounds. The cords are not permanent, but perishable, as a reminder that all things of the material eventually return to the earth. Unlike the bond and connection is love, which is eternal. 3 cords will be used for the hand-fasting ceremony. Each cord chosen today has a special meaning and a blessing that will help the couple to push through obstacles that they may face in life. The blue cord represents fidelity, longevity, strength, and a safe journey. The yellow cord represents harmony, balance, attraction, and confidence. And the red cord represents passion, love, courage, strength, health, and vigor. I'm gonna wrap it twice. Gonna loosen it. There we go. Really doing this thing. There we go.
Hold my hand.
Yeah, hold her hand. Hold her hand.
I can't. Oh,
There you go. I got you.
did you learn this last night?
I practiced for y'all a little bit, but it ain't perfect. As your hands are now bound together, so your lives are joined in the union of love and of trust. The eternity knot is a binding that symbolizes the vows that you have made here today. Like the stars, your love should be a constant source of light. And like the earth, a fine foundation from which to grow. May this knot of love remain tied forever, and may these hands be blessed. May they always be held by one another. May they have the strength to hold on tightly during the storms of life. And may they remain tender and gentle as they nurture each other. So for inasmuch as you, Randy, and you, Erin, have consented together in the union of matrimony, and you have pledged your faith to each other in the presence of these witnesses, now, by the authority vested in me, the state of Florida, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Randy, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Randy Dano.
That's right when it's wrong. I've stayed here too long, but something brings me back to you. I swear we belong. I'm still hanging on, but something brings me back to you. Back to you, back to you, back to you.